Welcome back, friends. Oh, excuse me. I'm Mellowseven, and this is Rimworld Beta 18, and we are back in binary, and we're going to try to figure out if we can find some of the problems we've been having. Now, I happen to have this loaded up because I was screwing around with another game, and so when I loaded in, it automatically gave us this. And you can see we've got a few issues. We've got some issues with this molten cannon, barrage cannon, bullet. So maybe I need to find out what mod the molten cannon comes from. And as I throw my pen across the desk, molten cannon and barrage cannon. I'm assuming they're coming from a mod about oh, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like turret type weapons. So we'll have to take a look at that really fast. Some redundant prereqs. Okay, that's fine. And then we get this. Could not. So we've got a hair issue here somewhere. So one of our hair mods isn't working. So maybe we need to take a look at that. And that appears to be it as far as that goes. So I'm going to clear that. I'm going to get rid of that. Better workbench. Okay, it's got some updates. That's nice. And then you'll see here, I found the runtime GC. And Slickson did find it, by the way. I told you he would. I also found it. I ran into an issue where I wasn't able to get a good connection to the Steam Workshop. My internet was fine. I wasn't having any issues, but I wasn't seeing them consistently. And so I couldn't search. You'd search and even if something was like the third one down on your screen, right, and you'd like vanilla turrets, or I think was there, and I'd search for vanilla and say, yeah, there's nothing there. I'm like, it was on the screen before I searched. And you'd go to, say, page 2, and it would say there's nothing there. And you'd back up and you'd go again, and maybe it would load page 2, maybe it wouldn't. It was terrible, but it finally let me search. I was able to find it. So we're going to give it a try here. So we've got a number of issues here, and I'm not sure what all of them do. So let's maybe just start at the top and work our way down. 81 world pawns to remove. I think. Okay, so that's done. Debug. Pawns alive 7, pawns dead 100. Okay, so debug didn't do anything. Cleanup, avoid grid basic, avoid grid smart, both. Okay, that's done. Additional cleanup, animal family. Okay. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. We weren't getting an error based on faction, so I'm going to leave that alone. All right, and now we're going to give it a try, and we'll see if it works. Fingers crossed. I'm going to leave this up just in case we get a couple more big errors we can fix. I'm kind of wondering if we save and we try to dump those mods now. Menu save. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save and we're going to dump the mods now. By the way, I've been playing using the Warhammer stuff for the Twitch stream, so check that out. But also, I went through and I created Warhammer pawns for kind of the main people that asked to be named, right? So we got about 8 people that routinely ask to be named characters, and so I've created essentially pawns for each of them, and we went through and we kind of made we made one an Inquisition, and we made a Commissar, and we made a couple Mechanicum, and we made an Assassin, and I've been just playing with building an actual fire base that like gets dropped in. So the story would be, they come in, the Mechanicum build them a fire base and take off, and they're left to survive essentially. Because oh my God, if you watch the Twitch streams, you'll see at one point we get raided by the Tau, and they just absolutely wipe us out. So clearly we're going to need some guns, and I just thought that would kind of jumpstart it. And I'm kind of playing with ideas. There's something called a thud gun, which is an artillery cannon, and that's all you need. You don't need anything else. It will destroy everything on the map. It's so good. Anyway, but it's a little bit overpowered for what we need. So I'm still fine tuning that save, but it's been fun. So let me get out of this. Let me look to see if I can figure out those. Well, hold on. Let's look now. Security. Okay. So it tried to discard them, but they're already gone. All right. So this is what just happened with the cleanup. Oh, my architect. Well, they're loaded though. It says they can't load them, but they are there. So that's interesting. Okay. Well, maybe that's all it needed. Maybe it was just the one load fixed it. What was I going to do? Oh, security. I was looking to see. Okay, so these don't say barrage or anything. All right, so let me log out of the game. I'm going to try to find these barrage guns, the molten cannon and the barrage gun. Oh well, maybe we can find them on the research tree. Huh. I bet you they're this. Rocket turret, molten shell. Well, that says siege gun. Huh. I don't know. Nest. Oh, so I'm not seeing anything. There's the molten cannon. I'm not seeing a barrage gun, though, so far. Oh, it's up top now. Huh. All right, so at least from the micro furnace, right? That's our molten cannon. So I wonder what gives us this micro furnace mod. Huh. Well, let's just play. Heck with it. Let's just play. Let's see if we can find out. Let's hit go. I don't think anything was happening crazy. We were just having all the bugs. Hey, we printed somebody. Osborne. I decided to make a, I think this is a character, manufacturing and sculpting. Yeah, manufacturing model sculptor. So good crafting, good artistic, and we've got beavers. And we'll go ahead and we'll hunt the beavers, because why not? But let's go ahead and take a look at our new guy. Let's take a look at Osborne. So obviously we want that and that. And no, we don't want him doctoring. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, yes. No. No, no. That's a lot of no. Let's put like a low-level mine and drill on him. Apparently we had a beaver go angry, but then go away quickly. Osborne, here we go. So this is what we want him to do. So let's just go 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, and we'll kind of, marriage is on. Red has accepted Meatloaf's proposal. Yeah, and we'll do something like that, and then we can play with that as we decide what we need or don't need, and some peace talk opportunities, which we always ignore. We are mining. We are doing all the good stuff now. Do we have an extra bedroom for Osborne? I think this one right here can become Osborne. There we go. Since we have enough couples now, right? So we got Red and Meatloaf. And that one's unowned as well. I guess we just have the one couple. So yeah. And we'll see kind of what we get made. So right now we're working on dusters, beetle plate armor, beetle plate that, okay, and over here. And what's this? This is duster by half and a cowboy hat by half. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave those. And a carbon jumpsuit by Red. Let's make sure that we do in fact have Red and Half doing that sort of stuff. Half is in fact doing smithing and tailoring. And Red is also doing some of that. But we have Red mostly mining now. So I'm actually going to get rid of this one from Red, because it's not ever going to happen like soon. There we go. And what do we have Half doing? Do we have Half also mining? We also have Half mostly mining at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two. And then we'll let the people that are still doing that stuff work on it. Slickson was doing that. Did I have Slickson mining as well? No, Slickson is researching. Slickson is going to research. So let's clean up some of that stuff. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. And we'll get through some of that. Wow, light's perfect in here today. It's like a really crappy, gray, overcast, rainy day. So it works. That's how much. This is just window light on a gray, overcast day, which is why I generally have to have the curtain closed. And then I light the backdrop so it doesn't get too dark. But today's about perfect. I do have my little LED light, put in some light on the backdrop, although I don't think it was needed. But it seemed dark enough that maybe I should. I'm just kind of waiting to make sure we get some armor and stuff built up. I mean, essentially that's it. When we're just about there, I'm going to go ahead and unsuspend these. As we get to them, we'll get to them. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kill everything here, right? Because I was told that if I copy all and then I come over here and I paste link, that they'll all automatically update. And same thing over here. Let's kill all of this. And let's come over here. We'll copy all. We'll come over here. We'll paste link. And that should work. Exotic goods trader. Are these the same? No. So Slickson's getting some new gear. Let's talk to the exotic goods trader. And we got some cargo pods. Jelly pots, chinchillas, alpacas. We do have the ice cream still. Nobody seems to be eating it. Look at that. We've been doing great for insect jelly. I'm going to sell, I think, 321. We'll just take it down to 1,000. Right? And bring in some money that way. And then we're going to buy components, which takes us down to minus 100. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm going to sell some coal, too. We don't actually use coal for really much, but we'll sell some of it. We've got some uranium, we've got some plasteel. We'll still hang on to those. We've got the gold. I don't think we need anything else. I'm just going to accept there, and then let's find out what the cargo gods have dropped from us. Okay, some yayo. Ethereum, huh? And we'll probably haul that as well. I went looking. We've actually hauled all of that off the map. Okay. Wow, the game's running much better now. I assume it's the runtime GC has fixed it. I mean, what else are you going to guess? I mean, it's perfect now. I might still want to go through and find those cannons and get rid of them. What are we researching? Shield belts. Okay, I think that's not terrible. We're probably going to want maybe advanced close combat weapons next. Wow, we got to do a lot for that. What do we have? What's two? What else do I have queued up? I see one. Oh, tissue printer. Let's turn off the tissue printer and then do it again there. Something like that, maybe? It kind of feels like here we are on like episode 87 here, and we finally kind of got maybe stuff kind of in. I mean, at the moment, we're doing okay. I'm not so sure about this is what I want. I'm kind of thinking we uninstall that for now, and we'll go ahead and we'll build maybe just a large, let's see, that's a medium machine gun, heavy machine gun, light machine gun. Maybe we just build a heavy machine gun mount. Oh, we can have barricades. So what happens if we, I'm not sure. Let's deconstruct those. And we'll build barricades and a gun. I don't know how this is going to work. I really don't. I don't know if we can sit behind them. I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to it. At some point, we're doing some cleaning, it looks like. What's Hammer doing? Oh wait, so that's done. So I'm going to come in here and we're going to go security. So we've got barricade. Like that? I don't know. Can we walk over those? And I think we're going to put a couple dummies in over here as well. And they're just like an automated robot with a fake gun that just jumps up and down, essentially. Okay, there's our first big pause since we've run everything. And it was a pretty big pause. But it looks like we're okay. And then let's add a heavy machine gun mount. Right there where it's going to have the best chance to shoot at that. And we'll see how that goes. I guess we can check these to see kind of what they give here. So cover effectiveness 40, but they are flammable. Whereas this is 65 and not flammable. Okay, so these are not the way to go. Pirate. Okay, so that's a regular caravan. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of these and we'll go back with the sandbags. Sandbags appears to be the way to go with that. Oh well. You never know. You never know. It's worth a try. It's definitely worth a try. We could have figured it out easier probably. And Slickson is here. And we'll come talk to Wheeler, the pirate merchant there. And we'll go the long way around. As they go that way, we'll chase them. I put the flowers there in this here because people are complaining about the ugly environment. And we're not getting that anymore. So it seems to have worked. Okay, so what do they've got? They've got the timber wolves we could buy. I don't care about that. Monkey, alpaca. We'd sell the yayo. We're doing okay on shells. We've got gold. They don't want hay. Okay, I guess that's it. Just a little bit of money. I'll make sure that that gets hauled. We're doing really well with food now. Got lots of... Got spider meat. Did you guys like the spider infestation? I think I posted that. Rice. Okay, that's where that is. All right. I thought it was pretty fun. First test of our new guys. So we're going to need to figure out where we want to go next. So let's check the world here. In fact, maybe we'll send them. Maybe we'll send them now. And why not? Right? Let's go here. So if we go from here to here, that's 2.6 days. If we go from here to that's clear. Here to here, 1 day. I think we do that. Let's go ahead and let's do a caravan. No, hold on. I was trying to get the equipment up. That's what we were doing. Wait till everybody gets geared up. That's the idea. You can see right now people don't even have helmets on. No, they've got tactical helmets. It's not showing up there because I've got that clicked on the thing. I'm not sure I like that because now it's harder for me to see. That's a dead man's. Let's drop that one. I don't want us to wear dead man's if we can avoid it. Gear. Anybody else have dead man's on? You do. We're slowly getting that protect. Oh, he wore the beetle plate. Okay, there we go. Maybe we need to put the dead man's back on. Bridges. So what do we have here? That's a shoddy tactical helmet. Okay. So character, gear. He's got a tactical helmet. He's got a tactical helmet. Tactical helmet. Tactical helmet. He doesn't really need one. And he's got the assault helmet. Okay. So, what's that? Crystal Shard Grand Sculpture. Poor, though. So, my question is, where's the rest of that gear that we just dropped? Okay, so, Bridges, go ahead and grab that again. And Roberts, go ahead and grab that again. And let's see what's going on. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. Where are they now? Okay, so once again, as usual, we're going to go restrict everybody back to I'm wondering if Area 1, if we need to include the entire base. Now, we'll just put people here. It'll be safer. If we build a door in through back there, maybe. You know, that wouldn't necessarily be terrible where we could go like that and there'd be a way to get in without having to go through people. But I think for now, we just go like that. And then I'm going to hit go for a second here. They've got their gear on eventually. Okay, so Slickson, why don't you run this gun? Red, why don't you run this gun? And Guillermo, why don't you run... Wait, is Nix also a soldier? Nix was our war engineer. Nix, why don't you run this one? And then Red's a soldier, and Guillermo's a broken android. Oh wait, well I'm gonna have Guillermo do this one then. And you can just keep doing what you're doing. So we've got the 3 androids running the mortars. Well, he'll have some options here. Here come the mortar rounds. Let's go ahead and get our guys, and then we have our robots will go here. Whoops. Come on. And then do we want... Yeah, and we can run somebody down to run the large machine gun when we get to that. Now let's just watch the mortar rounds roll in. I love the mortars. I don't know why we didn't make these things earlier. Although it almost seems like now we'd almost rather, you know, because we do have are pretty good at, look at that, just wiping people out. We'd almost rather they attack now. I mean, get in there, right? So we don't have to. But we've kept the trade caravan safe for the most part, unless they try to exit this way. And that's that. Okay, well, let's unforbid everything. There we go. You know, we got a pretty decent chance, even if we take our soldiers out, right, of defending the base. Between mortars and the fact that we have 3 soldiers and Slickson that can all shoot, we can run that as well. So we could leave them here. Or send one of them with the robot. I don't know. I think we just send the robots. Okay, so let's go. What was I going to do? Restrict. Let's get rid of that. Everybody's unrestricted. I've got 2 night owls. They're on their night owl schedule, though I don't know that it matters. And then these guys can be... All right, you 3. Go back to doing whatever you want to do. There we go. All right, and Romero's over there making some shells, which is good. We got to replenish our supplies there because we used, what, there's 40 there. We didn't use very many. We used about 10 of each. It's not too bad. This might be something that's fun to take with us, right? We could pack this up and take it with us. We could pack up a mortar, actually, and take it with us, too. It's not a bad idea, and sit back and just... We could do like they do when they siege, right? We could build a defensive position and or just take this plus some shells. That's not a bad idea. In fact, let's do that. Let's go security, and we'll take a mortar with us. We'll just build it there for now. And we'll take that with some shells and the machine and the rocket. Yeah, I think that'll work really well, actually. Oh, we don't want corpses here. Hold on. Already turned off there. Those need to go into the cooler. Let's get those hauled. The one nice thing about having this army of, well, literal army, is that they work as haulers. Do they get a negative for dead mans? They don't, because they're a soulless automaton, so it doesn't really matter. So if we get... Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Huh. All right, I'm still going to come in here, gear, and I'm going to drop... Well, that's tactical. I'm going to keep that. Well, here, we'll drop it for now, just so we have some idea of what gets picked up and worn. Where... There it is. Right, because they don't care, so we can have them wear that stuff. And I just never thought about that before now. We did have a couple of eggs hatch. Do we have... No more eggs at the moment. So we do have a few more jelly pop bugs. You can see it's up to 20, although there's, I suppose, some missing. Let's see, 1... Like 6 is missing. No, we're doing okay. We got, I guess, 19. Shield belts are done. Okay. You know, the nice thing about the shield belts is we can put them on like our robots and stuff, right? And that way when we have them pop things, we don't have to worry about it as much. Or we could even take Doc Jumper with us on the raid, give him a shield belt so people can't shoot at him, and then you know, he can do what he needs to do. We could send people out to put out fires. So I think ideally we want shield belts for all of our non-combatants. So at least the robots, Hammer, Doc, Romero, and Chalmers, and then we can send them out kind of into the dangerous area, but not as dangerous, if you get my drift. Okay, well, maybe we spoke too soon on fixing all our issues. I am, however, going to go back in and options, turn the helmets back on. If I can figure out where that was. Huh. I'm going to turn off plant wind sway just to kind of make things go a little bit better. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hat's shown only on, there we go. I'm going to turn that off, and we'll turn off development mode here. Because I want to see as helmets get updated what people are wearing. It's a lot easier for me to see up here than it is down here. So I'd like to be able to see their faces, but for now, what the heck is Hef wearing? Protective helmet. Okay. $22, $33, $66. Okay, so that deals with blunt and sharp. Blunt, heat, and sharp. Plus some cold. I don't know what bullets count as. Doesn't say. Well, we'll just kind of let people pick the helmets. We'll make them, and we'll see what happens with them. They do look cool, though, don't they? And why is Hef's glowing red? And that's what Slickson has too, right? Protective helmet, excellent. Another pause. Protective helmet, good. Oh, that's the hair. That's Hef's hair shining through. That just happens to make it look like eyes and lights on the side. That's what that is. Okay. Well, we'll just keep making this stuff. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I think I have it set to just kind of make until there's one floating around. We have a protective helmet there. Nobody seems to care about it. So, meanwhile, Rhino has protective gear. Demon Sloth and Robert still need some. Is that protective gear there? Shoddy, though, so we'll wait. Trade ships passing by. Slickson, why don't you go talk to the textiles trader? We have some, I think we hang on to our wool. We've got some, I'm just going to sell the cloth. We've got some devil strand. We've got some alpaca hide. We'll sell that. We'll sell the beaver skin. I don't need that. Pants, that's shoddy. That's wow, it's pretty good, even shoddy. Or it sells well. That's almost out of hit points. Normal, tactical helmet, that one's shoddy. Okay. Got some money. Cleaned up some stuff out of the way. I am growing, as you can see, more, whatever the heck this stuff is called. Devil Strand. Alright, so I think we'll end this episode here. We made some progress. The game is definitely running better. It's not perfect, but it's better. And so we'll go ahead and maybe next episode we're going to try to drop and do a combat. Well, not drop. We'll go on a combat mission to try to clear the local base, and we'll at the minimum take Bridges, Rhino, Roberts, Rain, and Demon Sloth, and maybe Red. Maybe we'll take Nyx, because Red's a Night Owl, as is Guillermo, so we'll leave them here because they're not going to want to go with the rest of them as far as the schedule goes. So we'll send Nyx, the War Engineer, and we'll send a mortar and some shells and stuff if we've got all that done. We finished long blades. Okay, that's nice. Now we can work on the advanced ones. Oh, and then we can, well, I don't know that it'll matter. We'll probably go regardless of whether we get that stuff done or not. Waiting to make sure nothing blows up. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.